I was surprised to see this, boys. So last year through 16 games, 1/10 of the season, we're 10% of the way through just about, friends. The Pirates were 9-7 last year. We all know that they got to 20-8, so they went 11-1 in their following 12 games. But through 16 games, Pirates have a better record this year. Last season, they were scoring 4.1 runs per game. This year, it's 5.4. The team ERA last year through 16 games was 4.29. This year, it's 3.48. And the run differential last year was -5 for the Pirates, so they were kind of getting by on smoke and mirrors. The Pirates this year have a +24 run differential. So through 16 games, look, not a big sample size. I joked, I kid, it's 10% of the season. They've actually been a better baseball team this year than last year, and I'm buying it. I don't know that I'm buying that they're a playoff team. I'm not going to make any grand assertions here. If I do, Callis will just say I'm jinxing the club, and I wouldn't want to do that. But we thought it would be a better team coming into the year, and a lot of those things have transpired, albeit through 16 games. They look like a better baseball team.
Well, they look like a better baseball team. I think that you can kind of, you can see how this team is a better baseball team by the teams that they played. I mean, outside of the Marlins, with the Orioles, the Tigers. And
I forgot the Tigers. They split that series.
The Tigers and the Phillies, they're beating good baseball teams, too.
Yeah.
The Tigers are what? What are they right now? They
might have fallen off a little bit. I haven't exactly been paying attention to Leland's old club, but they came in playing really good baseball.
They're 9-6.
There you go.
They're 9-6. They're third in their division. So you're doing against good baseball teams. I mean, Philly isn't great right now, but they're still going to be in contention. We know that just by their lineup. If you just watch what they put out there every day. So yeah, they're doing it against good baseball teams, and that should give you hope for the rest of the season. It's not like they're beating humdrums. It's not like they're beating the Marlins every single week.
Right, and they beat Zach Wheeler yesterday.
Yeah.
Who during the game, Dan Zangrilli's tweeting out how this guy's going to win the Cy Young, and I can't say when he tweeted it that I disagreed. I can't say that that's not going to be the case. Zach Wheeler is a star, and he struck out 10 buccos. And then our friend Jack Sawinski comes in. And you heard the Greg Brown call there? Dude, I didn't think that was leaving the yard. Greg Brown didn't think that was leaving the yard. Neil Walker couldn't have thought, we'll talk to him at 9, that was leaving the yard. I was just hoping it got over the outfielder's head. We have seen the Pirates win 11 of their first 16 games. McCutchen has largely not been good. He's hitting 190. Jack Sawinski has largely not been good. He's hitting 196. We thought that Henry Davis, his bat at the very least would translate to the big league level. He's yet to find it. And here they are. Mitch Keller's first 2 starts were horrendous, and they're 6 games over 500. Last year, I feel like they got off to their great start, Dorin, because so many guys were playing over their heads. I'm not seeing that with this year's team. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing that they're winning games despite some of their better players not playing great baseball. O'Neal Cruz hit the homer on Saturday, and I feel like they let that game get away, but that's going to happen from time to time. He's only hitting 246, and he's your guy. He went 0 for 5 yesterday, had 4 strikeouts. He was not good, and yet they win anyhow. And that, to me, is the difference between last year's club and this year's club. Last year, you're going, oh, man, these guys are all playing out of their minds. This year, you're waiting for O'Neal to be more consistent. You're waiting for Kutch to be himself. You've been waiting for Jack Sawinski to be the near 30-homer guy he was last year. 2 of the 3 wound up being really good yesterday. They haven't been good most of the year, and you're 6 games above 500. I am cautiously optimistic. I'm not expecting them to win 11 of their next 12, but I'm not expecting them to fall off either. I think they have the makings because of their lineup construction and because of their bullpen that they can just be a consistent outfit this year. In every game, you give yourself a chance because you look at the lineup and you don't have any built-in outs like Austin Hedges or like Smith and Jigba last year and other guys of that ilk. They're going to compete. And you don't only need the statistics to tell you that.
I was going to text you over the weekend. But
about Keller?
No, the other one. The other one. I want to get your opinion.
Faley Balter?
Nope, not him. The other one.
Bednar?
Yes. How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm also un poco confused. That's Spanish for a little. Jeff Hathorn's going to join us coming up in 8 minutes to talk about the Masters. I thought they could have gone to David Bednar, that Shelty could have gone to David Bednar on Saturday. But he said he was saving him for a save opportunity. I would have liked to push that thing into extras, and I think if Bednar would have taken the mound, you had a much better chance of pushing it to extras. It all worked out. I said don't pitch him in a high-leverage situation. He was outstanding getting a save in the second game of this series. He was outstanding. And I'm not worried about him at all.
Okay.
I'm not.
All right, good.
Because you know what he didn't do? He didn't throw a lot of breaking balls. He did exactly what you were calling for. It was fastball. It was split. He was locating the fastball. And then when he understood that those other pitches were working, then he snapped off just a couple of breaking balls. He looks fine.
Yeah.
He looks fine.
Yeah, that's good.
And you know what? What have we said about this season? This is the season where we are going to grade Derek Shelton. I said I wouldn't throw him out there for a safe situation. You said you should. You should have faith in your guy. He's been an all-star the last 2 years, been great the last 3. Ride with the guy that you believe in, show him that you believe in him, and hope he regains form. All right, I'm wrong on that one. Derek Shelton was right. You were right. Derek Shelton, there's a win. There's a win for you. As we grade Derek Shelton throughout this year, I did not like the management of the bullpen the following day where O'Neal Cruz hits the go-ahead homer, and I thought they should have gone to Bednar at some point, and Chapman was uncharacteristically not good. But, hey, he put him out there for a save opportunity, and he shoved. So a dub for you, and a dub for Bednar, and a dub for Shelton. Mm-hmm. And both of you are looking pretty good about your Mitch Keller thing, you and Callis.
That's right.
Last 2 starts, pretty good. Mm-hmm. Only 4 strikeouts yesterday, or 2 days ago, but he got, it was yesterday, and he got through it. 7 innings. He put the ball on the ground when he needed to. Mm-hmm. I have exhaled deeply on him. And then there's Bailey Falter, for God's sake.
There's your other boy.
I'm still not buying in, but hey, every time he goes out there and every time he pitches well.
It's a win. It's a bonus.
Yes. And that's exactly what it is. It's found money. You don't give those wins back. And as long as he's hot and you keep throwing him out there and he gives you a chance, at some point, guys that I do expect to pitch well will be up here. So hey, hold down that rotation spot for as long as you can. He's proving that they weren't dumb with that decision either. They saw something in Bailey Falter that simply we didn't, or I especially didn't. So there's another win for the organization, at least for now.